My sister's husband looked at me. Like I was the one he chose. Some truths are never said aloud. They live in glances. In hesitation. In the way my sister's husband looked at me, like I was the one he wanted all along. My name is Claire Donovan, and I was 25 when everything changed. My sister, Olivia, older by 6 years, had everything, a gorgeous home by the Pacific coast in Oregon, and a husband who could make anyone fall silent just by walking into a room, Daniel Harris. Olivia invited me to stay the summer. Just relax, she said. You've been through enough. I had. A breakup. A failed job. And nowhere to go. Daniel picked me up from the airport. He was warm, but distant. Still, when his eyes met mine, it was like a conversation began that we never dared speak. The house was beautiful. Coastal winds, long verandas, an open kitchen that smelled like cinnamon and fresh herbs. Olivia was a lawyer, gone most days, late nights, early mornings. So, Daniel and I talked. At first, it was casual. Books. Architecture. Travel. But then it got personal. Do you believe in soulmates? He asked one night, as we walked the beach barefoot. I used to, I said. I still do, he whispered, almost like he regretted it instantly. His eyes didn't leave mine. I laughed to break the tension, but my heart was burning. The moment I knew everything had changed, was a Thursday. I was painting on the patio. He brought me coffee. And as I reached for it, our fingers touched, lightly, too lightly. But he didn't let go. Claire, he said softly. You don't know what it's like living in a house where the only thing louder than silence is pretending. My breath caught. We didn't kiss. Not that day. But his eyes? They kissed every part of me. That weekend, Olivia left for a legal conference in Seattle. Rain swept the coast. The house creaked and groaned as if it knew what was coming. We cooked. We drank wine. We sat on the floor of the living room while a jazz record played in the background. And finally, tell me not to, he whispered, his face inches from mine. I can't, I breathed. We kissed. It was wrong. It was slow, desperate, full of everything we'd both buried. We didn't sleep together. Not that night. But we crossed a line neither of us could uncross. The next morning, I avoided him. I packed early. Olivia returned, smiling, glowing, completely unaware. Daniel stayed distant. That night, as I lay in the guest room, I found a note slipped under the door. I will never forgive myself, but I can't pretend I didn't feel it. If this is goodbye, know this, it was always you. Even when it wasn't supposed to be. I left at dawn. It's been 4 years. I live in New York now. I work at a publishing house. I'm dating someone who's good to me. But sometimes, especially in August, I wake up thinking of that beach, that rain, that kiss. I heard Olivia and Daniel separated last year. Quietly. No drama. And sometimes, I wonder if he looks out over the ocean and still thinks of me. Because I do.